Hi guys, today we're going to use the Silhouette adhesive stencil stuff to make a cute one of these. And I use chalk paint. It dries insanely fast. I will never ever go back to acrylic now unless I have to. So these I just picked up at Walmart. I think they were $3 in this kind of wood pattern. It's really pretty. So let's just jump right in. Okay, so this is what the package looks like, and I found this at Joann. I'll find the links for Joann, Amazon, and eBay for this type of material. Okay, and here's what it looks like on the mat. It's a really pretty thin blue. Here, let me show you. It's very thin, but you use about the same depth on your blade that you might use for cardstock. So here's what it'll look like once it's cut out. It's see-through, but it's also sticky. Okay, and that sticky is very important. It's very fun. It makes it where it's really easy to work with. Okay, I've been having trouble making signs forever, and even though this isn't the size that I would like, it's very nice to work with and to see if I like using this material for stencils, which I do. Okay, I'm going to go into my save data. My cat is trying to get into my cabinet and he's like a million pounds. Oops, not in that one. I'm going to go over here and we're going to use Pumpkin Kisses and Harvest Wishes. If you saw my picture in the group earlier, you would have seen how messy this was. It hasn't got much better, but it is workable. There's Bruiser trying to find a comfortable place, and that's not it, honey. You gotta come out of there. He's so cute. Okay, it's ready. I just heard the beep. What does it say? Since the shape was larger than the mat, it was reduced in size when imported. Okay, that's okay. Okay, so we're going to choose OK. And then from here, we're going to do some editing. So hold on one more minute. I just need to put this down. Okay, so I'm back over here. And this is all going to be one file. I brought it in as an SVG. I found it on Etsy. I'll also put that link in the description. And now, because I already did this, I know that I need about a 7-inch piece, no bigger. So I have to make this quite a bit smaller to fit inside. Okay, it can, the max of 7, so I'm going to do, well actually it's going to be a max of 8, so let's do 7, 675. Okay, and then we can cut this out right here, but what I like to do is I like to choose OK and then add and go in here to the shapes and have it cut a circle or square around whatever it is that you need for your project around the lettering. Okay, so I'm going to go in here and make this one bigger. This one can be 8 inches around, but I have to move it down. Okay, and as long as the Pumpkin Wishes and Harvest Kisses, or I think I said it a little backwards. What are you doing, Bruiser? Get out of here. Sorry, this cat, I swear. He likes to watch us cook too. We call him Remy from Ratatouille because he's so funny. Okay, so try to get that as center as you want, or as center as you like, and then we'll click OK, and we'll go up here and we're going to group it all, choose OK, and then make it all one piece. Okay, and that's all that we have to do to get our stencil ready. Alright, I'm going to push mine over to the edge, kind of more in the middle of everything. I'm having some calibration issues with my machine. It's cutting best on this side, so I'm going to keep it on this side, even though naturally we would put it up in that corner. Okay, so I'm going to click OK, and it's going to be a cut. I'm not going to do a test cut this time because I have been already cutting this material in preparation for the video, but go ahead and do some test cuts. And I just loaded up my mat. Go ahead and do some test cuts and get your blade set the way you want it to be. Right now mine is just a little bit under 3. Okay? Okay, so it's all finished. I'm going to take it off of the mat and I'm going to weed out all the pieces, and I'll be back with you in a moment. Okay, and there it is. It's all ready to go. So once I peel this off, some of it's going to stay on here, like this part of the E and that part and that part, and we're just gonna place those on the plate as we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab our plate, our charger is what they're calling it. I want it to go with the wood going up and down. I don't know how well you can see that. These are so pretty. Okay, and I just kind of roll around in a circle as I'm peeling off. There's not going to be any best way. You just gotta kind of get it to the middle and then the outsides. Just being gentle. It's okay if it sticks back on the paper a little bit. Okay, so there we go. And then we just place it right here in the middle of the wood, trying your best to get it even on all sides before you rub it down. Okay, I can see I'm a little off still. So I'm going to wrestle with this, and then I'm going to add the little pieces, and I'll be right back, okay? Okay, so now once it's on there, I'm going to go ahead and grab my little squeegee thing. This is a Pampered Chef one, but you can find them everywhere, even the dollar store. And I'm just going to smooth, I'm going to use this top part, and the reason I love these is because they're rounded. So I'm just going to use it, and I'm going to tamp it down, mostly around where the letters are, being really, putting a lot of pressure, but not dragging really hard. I hope that makes sense. Okay, because we have some of these like this that want to be a little bit crazy, and then a little bit of our middle pieces, but we mostly want the stencil to kind of kiss this background a lot. Kissy kissy. Okay, so that's all there is to that part. And then we're going to grab some white chalk paint. Okay guys, so I also wanted to tell you that I take a plastic bag and I take all the pieces that I weed out of the stencil and put it on the outside, not only to use it as a label, but if I ever want to do like an opposite and have this on here and paint around it, then I have all the pieces still. Okay, so I'm going to move this, and I'm going to put down a piece of just plain, what did I do with it? Oh, some scrap contact paper. And that's what I'm going to use as my palette for my paint, okay? Okay, and the chalk paint dries really super fast. This is the kind I have. It's Home Decor brand. No, it's Folk Art brand, Home Decor chalk. Okay, and it says to wait an hour in between coats, but I think that means on bigger stuff. On this, you just have to wait till the end of this one, and this top part will already be dry for the most part if you're not as heavy-handed. On the first time through, we're just going to be very gentle and dry. We're just going to be putting some coloring on there, and then we're going to go back over it. We're going to go back over it to make it thicker, okay? And this kind of brush that I have, it's called the Plaid it's Plaid brand from somewhere in China. And it says 1/4 inch. It's the stencil brush pack that I got. I either got it at Hobby Lobby or at Walmart. Okay, so let's get going. You want to load up your brush, but then you want to blot it out after you've loaded it up. So your brush is going to be dry but have paint on it. Okay, so let's see if we can zoom into this. And we're just going to gently put a nice little coat of dry on there. Okay. Okay, so just make sure you're getting it really good inside there. It's really hard to tell with this camera, I'm sorry. So I'm just gonna finish it and I'll be back with you guys in a minute, okay? Okay guys, here it is. It's all done. I've taken off all the stuff. Having a little bit of technical difficulties, so I'm gonna do this really fast. When you're done, you wanna take a paintbrush and use it like a little broom and sweep off all the excess. Just sweep it out to the edges, and then you can use, you know, a cloth or something to wipe it out. And then for these pieces that have, you know, a little bit of bleeding and stuff, you can just grab a Q-tip with some fingernail polish remover and go in there. Okay? Or just be careful. Don't be all crazy like me in a hurry to get it done. Alrighty, so I think they turned out adorable. I hope you did too. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.